Hey guys, this is Zach here, and I am back with another Kickstarter preview video. This time we're going to be taking a look at DogMight's new dice tower called the Traveler. DogMight, the guys that actually made this, sent me this to show off to you guys. So if you just saw my last video, you might be confused, because the last thing I looked at is also called the Traveler, and it also has a dice tower, but this is completely different. This is by DogMight. These guys have been around for a little while. They make all kinds of stuff. All kinds of like woodworking, gaming stuff. Here's their little spiel on the back. They're a small group of lumberjacks. They're devoted to ensuring that every one of their customers is filled with joy, celebration. When you open your item for the first time, don't be surprised if you experience one or more of the following: prolonged speechlessness, immediate unexpected bowel movements, or bleeding eyeballs. I didn't have any of those yet. We'll see though. There's a contact information if you want to go check them out. They have a really good website that has all their stuff on there. Twitter, Facebook, all that fun stuff. And they have a little postcard they sent me that has all their gorgeous products they have available. They make all kinds of stuff. So this guy is the Traveler Dice Tower. So the particular one that I have here is the Benge wood. B-E-N-G-E. I don't know if that's how you say it or not. And it is beautiful, and my camera really does not do it justice, especially with my horrible lighting I have right now. But it's gorgeous. It's dark, but it's really glossy and shiny. It looks gorgeous, and it also has the green felt, and it has the Yggdrasil. That's how you say it. Custom engraving on the front or the back, and the sculpted back as well. So the way this works is, you'll see all the pictures at the end of this video, but for $45 you can get just this in white wood, just a really kind of plain white wood with no engraving or sculpting, and it's 45 bucks. For anything above that, starting at 55 and up, you basically choose what kind of wood you want, and they go all the way up to really, really like rare exotic wood you can get for these. But anything from 55 and up, you can choose one of over 30 designs for them to engrave on this side, and one of over 30 designs to sculpt on the back. And you also get to pick which color of felt you want inside. There's 7 different colors to choose from. So you can really customize this completely how you want it, basically, and they're all beautiful. This is basically 3 parts. So it's all held together by magnets, super strong, sturdy magnets, and that part. And then these are 3 parts. So this is the sculpted back part, and there's a little indent here, and it has a little ramp at the bottom to go into the tray, basically. The tray is pretty standard, and then you have another version you basically have the opposite version of this up here. So basically, if you put these side by side like this, it's basically mirroring each other. So because it breaks apart like that, though, this is a dice tower and a way to carry your dice. So I've got a bunch of my dice here. They actually have a way to do this that show off in their video on the Kickstarter page. I'm just going to try it this way, though. I'm just going to load this up with a bunch of my dice. It says it can hold up to 20, but I have a bunch of like wildly sized different dice here, so let's see how full I can get this. So I actually randomly put 20 dice in there exactly. So what you can do is, you basically reverse the order they were for the dice tower. So we'll put this end down here, and this end up here. And those are really strong magnets, and yeah. Yeah, those aren't coming out. Awesome, so you can just take 20 dice with you, and then when you get there, you pull these off, and dump them out, I guess. And then flip this over. There's 2 magnets here. Pop those together, and then match these 2, and you're done. Your dice tower is ready to go. And honestly, I was kind of skeptical about how well this would work, because all it is that right there. It's kind of hard to see, but it's basically just one little like pillar in the middle there that the dice kind of bounce off of. But to my surprise, let me get my D20 here. Here's the normal D20 I use because it's easy to read. It works great. It's actually pretty quiet because it's all felt inside, so I actually kind of like that. But it works super great. And of course, I can just sit here and do this all day. And it works with any standard size dice. So you got your D6s, your D10s, your D12s, your D8s. All of them work great. I even have crazy little tiny dice, and they roll just as well in there. Kind of need room to roll them, of course. The only problem I kind of had is I have some Magic the Gathering spin down dice, which are a little bigger than normal D20s. Like, that's a normal D20, and here's the spin down. You can see it's a little bit fatter. So because of that, if you try and roll a spin down in there, it works, but sometimes, depending on how you orient it, it gets stuck like that. So it just kind of barely gets stuck in the top, and it's only if you do it a certain way, like I said. But all you have to do is just barely touch it, and it rolls just fine. But that's really not a problem, because you shouldn't really be using spin downs for your D&D anyways, because it's not truly random. So just throw that out and you're fine. But yeah, I mean, I think this thing works amazing. I've shown this off to all of my D&D players, and I think they immediately started looking at all the different designs and choosing which ones they wanted to get. This is perfect for a player in D&D, because unlike a Dungeon Master where you need screens and books and notepads and pencils and everything like that, for a player, all you really need is your character sheet, a pencil, and your dice. And this is super compact. This can really fit easily in a backpack or anything. And it's sturdy wood. Like, this isn't the cheap stuff. This isn't gonna, like, disintegrate in your backpack or anything like that. So yeah, this gets a huge thumbs up for me, and you can get this right now if you want to. There's still a couple of days left for their Kickstarter. I'll have a link in the description. You can click the eye up here if you want to just go to it right now. Like I said, there's over 30 different designs to choose from the engraving on the front and the sculpting on the back. They have all kinds of stuff. There's, I don't even know how many wood, hang on, let's count. Let's see how many woods there are to choose from here. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24,
25, 26. 26 different woods to choose from to make your own. And then, like I said, all kinds of designs to pick from for the engraving and the sculpting on the back. It's crazy the amount of stuff they have on here. And you can even do your own custom engraving and custom sculpting. You just submit the design to them and they can work with it and try and do it for you. It's crazy. That costs a little bit more, but of course. And the other cool thing about this is you can do an add-on for $2 more to add magnets to the side of the dice tower here, and it connects to their other components called the, actually, component collector, which is mainly for like board games to help keep all your track of all your pieces. Here, I can show you here. So for $2, you can add the magnets to the side and just connect it to your other things there. That's awesome. Okay, so I'm done praising this thing. These things are awesome. If you guys want one, go check out the Kickstarter and get it before they're gone. And I think that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have questions or comments, of course, let me know and I'll try and get back to you. And I'm going to leave you with some pictures from their Kickstarter page to show off all the crazy, beautiful woods you can get for this. Thanks, guys. Have a nice day.